Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, today was a pretty solid day. But as always, I could have done better, right? It's the number one thing here at Relentless Trading is that there's always a way to improve. There's always a way to, evolve and to progress. And so right now we're on the road to greatness and we're enjoying the journey, we're enjoying the process. Every day we're looking to put forward our best effort. So, in terms of stocks we traded, you guys know I love to mention some of the large caps, and actually we can. Apple, not so well after earnings. Google, not so well after earnings. Ford, also not so good after earnings. And lastly, Amazon, which also came down a little bit. So, big tech struggling a little bit. But yeah, to get into the recap here, let's jump over to positions. We traded a couple of stocks, BKKT down $42 there, not much to go over. Tried to move up, got caught in this red candle for a small loss. ELYS, we're green 191. This one was important. It did bring us back from red 200 to flat. Well, actually to green, then to flat, then to slightly red, as we were up 3 and we gave 100 off the top. But ELYS, beautiful red to green. It curls up nicely. We get a small wedge in here, a bit of a bull flag as well, depending on how you're looking at it. And then we continue higher. It unfortunately does fail. And this came off of a beautiful ABCD, which was in play in pre-market. So it was a beautiful setup. Just didn't get the follow through over 153. GNS, GNS is a stock I did really well on not so long ago. If we come down to the 5 minute chart and we put on our show trades, unfortunately, GNS today, we didn't do super well. But, just a few days ago here, we absolutely dominated. And again and again and again, a couple days ago, we could have done better on this stock. It was up 3, 4 days in a row. We should have been up like 2K. Instead, we're up 700. And after today, giving 300 off the top. So it's been one that I didn't really have the best experience with, and today was definitely not good. So the way how things started, let's zoom in on the 1 minute. I should have been green, a good $200 on this candle here, but unfortunately I'm dealing with this issue where into the open my DAS level 2, right? If we go up here, if we go up here, my DAS level 2, it's not loading in properly, right? The bid, it's almost as if the bid and the ask prices are swapping places. The bid should never be above the ask and vice versa, right? And so, it'd be crazy. My bid price would be saying 320, my ask price would be saying 317. There's a lag, and it's costly because I'm missing data and I'm missing trades as well. That happened here. I'm pretty sure I would have capitalized. And on the pullback area, and I can't remember. On the pullback, I tried 2 dips, or was it all in this? It might have all been in this green candle. Let's check. Okay, some of it was in the green candle, and then I attempted dips. But yeah, I should have been green going up, and then on the pullback, I unfortunately did not connect. Bought where I thought we had some hidden buyers, but we didn't see the bounce and the follow through, so that ended up happening. But yeah, if we could have gotten green on the first candle, if we didn't have the issues, it would have been nice. At least we would have been able to offset the losses. I think I probably would have still been red, but maybe down $80 versus down 300. It is a huge difference. MGAM into the close. We're gonna get a small trade on this one as it pushes up over 385 in this range. Not bad. Small trades. VINO, another one. I actually was not watching at this stock at all. I probably should have had this, paid more attention to it. I didn't touch it until this last area here. It seems like it had some good opportunities. Good incline here. Pulls back nicely, continues higher, right? And it depends though. It did seem like when it got going, it really moved. But looking at the candlesticks, we did have looking at the charting, we did have a lot of red candles, so might have been a little tricky. I caught it here, and this was a lovely move. I made about 340 and retained 139. So I lost a lot on it. I definitely lost a lot. It was hard to retain the gains. It would flush down, and you guys see these big red candles in there. But grateful for the 139 in power hour. Lastly, Lucy's stock of the day. And I want to believe last year, I'm going to check my trader view. I want to believe last year this was one of my better performing stocks. So I'm going to double check just for the sake of this recap here. Let's see. Reports. We're going to go down the calendar. Let's pull it on the screen as well. We might as well. And let's select our dates. January 1. And then December 31st. Filter. Let's see. How do we do this? Detail. And then instrument. Is Lucy on this list? Actually, no, it is not. Wow, I thought it would have been. Hmm. It's definitely a farmer runner, that's for sure. Let's see. Trades. Lucy. Oh, no, no, look at that. I was right on the stock after 20 trades. That's a little disappointing. Wow, wow, wow. Well, at least we changed the narrative coming into this new year, right? Good start on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be posting my level 2 recording for the members of this week. For this week, I'll post it all by Saturday so we can study up over the weekend. Being a member does not mean getting level 2 videos. Being a member means supporting the channel, right? Now, as a part of that, I will post some level 2 videos. Not all, but just some. I think this week is worth posting, so I'll post it for you guys that are members. So Lucy, yeah, here we go, right? This thing just absolutely takes off out of the blue. Initially, I'm pretty skeptical. I'm like, it might be very weak considering that we're coming into all this resistance. And actually, let's erase this trend line here. It's not, I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, we had a lot of blue lines, 200 EMA. And so I'm like, man, this thing is looking shaky, but it resumes and it absolutely takes off. We're halted up at 250 and then it opens up at 280. So it's a good resumption above this blue line of 54, which I did like, and right at the 200 EMA. And so from that happening, it gave me a little bit of confidence to get aggressive. I caught a nice trade over break of 3, and then I gave it all back on this red candle. Very disappointing, really. And the entry that I gave it all back on was so avoidable, you know. It was so avoidable. I'm in at 7. I'm out at 22. It's small size. I even approached it with small size just because I'm not sure what this thing wants to do. So I size up to about 1500. I take a few more stops over the level of 315. And then, one of these trades, let's see, I'm in at 331 and I'm out at 16, it looks like. So yeah, not good. I went right back to flat. And from there we did catch some nice trades. We're back in a few minutes later as it makes the 1 minute, the 1 minute candle at 340 makes a new high. It really rips up aggressively. You can see I'm in at 31, 59, 79. And I'm selling, let's see here. We're selling at 10:06:42. We're selling at 62, 66, 79. So some of the trades there were flat, but from that entry at 31, we definitely saw a good gain. And it continued higher, and we just kept scalping it. After a certain point, I did increase my share size because I felt like this thing was moving really well. And it was just pedal to the metal. You guys know how I get when these stocks start to go. And so, we just pedal to the metal. You can see 15,000 on some of the candles. We were going for it. We were going for it. And I did watch back this video. My fills were not nice to me, but that's understandable as I'm using market orders. And these stocks are extremely volatile. They're up and down 10, 15 cents, 5 cents in that range in no time. It's like from, you know, 350 to 355. It's like in the blink of an eye. It doesn't even take a second. So, some of it is understandable, but at the same time, it's like, man, if the spreads are tight and and the bids are in, that thick liquidity is in, it just from me getting filled on the bids and the bids being lower than where I think it should be every time, I should double my gains just off of that. When I watched it back, it's like every single trade, there's slippage and good slippage. Trades where I'm selling up 15 cents, coming out with 4 cents. I mean, just madness. It really is madness, but it's understandable. It makes sense. It actually makes sense. And so, this thing it goes up to 460. You can see I'm all over it trying, and I did overtrade. I overtraded the backside. Was that over here? Okay. Yeah, so we had the initial move up. Let's get ready to show trades. So we had the initial move up, right? Let's get all of our chartings in frame. We had the initial move up here. And I think over in this range is where I could have done better because I looked back, I was up 2,800. Jeez Louise. And I dropped all the way down to 19. So I lost 900, which is way too much. And now I did I got caught. As Notorious would say, I got. I got caught right here for, well, 30 cents. 1,500 shares, which is $500. I'm in. I think I'm up like 7 cents in the trade. I'm just waiting to see what it does, because I'm looking for this to recurl back to high of day. After it held right here, few bottoming wicks above VWAP, I'm thinking, yes, it's going to curl back to the highs. So I'm expecting, you know, green candles to come. Let's erase this bubble for now. I'm expecting green candles to go like this. Maybe if we're a little sideways and down too, it's not bad. If it's like a small red candle. And then, pull away. Can we start to pull away? Can we get some bigger green? Or maybe it consolidates at the highs. I don't know. Or double tops. But that's what I'm expecting. Instead, this big red candle comes. What are you going to do? Let's look at it. All right. Let's look at this trade here. So I'm in. We can zoom in a little bit. So I'm in at 412. I thought I was in higher actually. Yeah, 413. And I'm out at 86. Not good. And I was up 2,500 at that point. That took me straight down to 1,900. So just disappointing. And after it held this bottom, I was convinced that we were curling back up because you can see at the time, if we look at it, let's go like this. If we look at it like this, can we get the tick? Well, it doesn't seem like I really can. Yeah, if we look at it like this, right, into that second red candle there, it seems like, yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it seems like we're gonna get the 5-minute candle to then make the new high right here, right? And that'll be over this level of 25, and then we continue. I got caught. It happens. But yeah, it gave this huge wedge, and after some point I thought it was finished. Most people probably thought it was finished too, but you know, when these wedge go on like this, it's really tricky. You don't know when the breakout is gonna happen. And it's why I say kind of over traded because when we're here, I'm thinking it's gonna keep going because some of these stocks they keep going. We saw MGAM or MGSM, one of those two names, that just went up to $27. Every time we get up to this white line, it looks like it's gonna go. Looks like it's gonna go again here. Doesn't. Right? Uh-oh. It looks like it's gonna go again. All in here. Doesn't go. Breaks down. This is what gets you to sell your position. We got this ascending support. It breaks down, right, and then rips up to the moon. And I missed this big green candle here. I came after, and I thought we are gonna see a smaller wedge, smaller flag, and then continuation. Again, can we see that big green candle like this? Nope. To the depths. And this was the official start of the backside. I did not expect this pullback to not curl back up. And you know, it's still going down. I mean, this is brutal. The short sellers will always make back their money or make money just as much as we're making money on this going up. They will make all their money on this coming down, and there's that balance. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the day. You know, not going over data on the tape. I mean, this one was wild. Just know that, you know, I got aggressive. Let's look at the monitor screen, though. I know some of you guys like this. Uh, let's come down. Lucy, where are those 3,000 share orders? I mean, I took a lot of trade today. This is quite a few trades. This alone with commissions would put me in the red 1K. Yeah, yep. You know, like here we go, 3,000 there. You know, we started trying at it. We had some great trades, all in all, though. You know, not bad on Lucy. And I did size down at some points in time where I felt like the risk was a little higher. You know, in at 14, out at 18. Some scratch trades and some losses, of course. This is a good one in at 17, out at 26. In at 30, in at 28, out at 35. And this is a loss in at 27, out at 23. Much better trade here. This trade, this trade, this trade, I was trying to sell at like closer to 50. It was 48 by 50 when I was trying to sell. Came down on the bids, did not get the fills I wanted. Not a good trade here. Again, this is another one where I'm selling. We're hitting 58.60 on the bid ask, but like the selling pressure. So and you guys know there's no need to really get too much into explaining it, but in the moment of me trying to sell into the green, into the strength, there's already, you know, weakness. And I'm not getting that extra 8 cents, 10 cents that I think I'm getting as I'm selling. Well, you know, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. But yeah, and this looks like a great trade, but you know, I sized down here, unfortunately. So I missed out on the other half of this position in at 24, out at 43. That's a lovely trade. In at 47, out at 56. We had some great trades, but we took a loss here. And of course, this is back when I go to 3K. You know, in at 54, out at 47. Not good. Not good. With this type of size, 3, 5, 6, 10,000 shares, I mean, you can make money, but the risk is always so real. It just takes one flush to really get you. You know, you lose 30 cents on 3K shares. You know, you're down, what is that, like, well, not quite 1,500, like 750 or so. It's, you know, you lose a lot of money quickly. So you got to be careful. But yeah, guys, that'll do it for the recap. It's a solid day. Tomorrow we'll be back again, bright and early, 8:50 a.m. sharp Eastern time. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to do so. Turn on the notifications. That way you guys know when I go live. And we will be back. We'll be back tomorrow and we'll be looking to be even better. So hopefully there's some good momentum. The market has been on fire ever since December 1st. I think it's been you know, August was hot. It slowed down. There would be moments, right? Moments and days, certain parts of the day, power hour, you know, the pre-market, this and that. But I think it's been pretty consistent since December. And this is how I should have been trading in December. I mean, you know, sometimes it's just the mindset. And unfortunately, after XPEV, when I had that nice day, I was just too aggressive. You know, there needs to be a balance. And it's what makes trading so difficult at all times, you know. It's never easy. It never was and it never will be. And no matter how much we want it to be easy, it's always going to be hard. And so we got to make sure we bring our A game. So that'll do it. Take it easy, stay safe, stay green. It's been RT. And I am, of course, signing out.